Let's go. It's 2024. Let's go. Let's go. Happy New Year, my real ones. Come on. It's 2024. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because I believe this is going to be your year. Excuse my hype, excuse my elation. I'm just thrilled to be here. The first episode of 2024 with you. And let me know in the chat, how was your new year? What did you do? Like, did you go out? Did you stay in? I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be real with you. I slept like a baby. I was in bed by 9:30. Like I was slumped. Like, my wife came home. She came home, whatever she was doing, and she looked. I was in the bed with my two daughters, just slumped. Because why? Because I'm trying to get rested. Because 2024 is gonna be my year, and 2024 is gonna be your year. Let's go, man. I'm geek. I'm geek, and the reason I'm geek because this episode I have something I want to give you. Something I want to give you that I believe will benefit your life and will benefit your goals of being your authentic self this year. I got 3 questions I want to give you guys. 3 questions I believe you ought to ask yourself in 2024. Because the truth of the matter is, we have all these folks that are doing all these New Year's resolutions. And I've given up on doing New Year's resolutions because I've learned that instead of having a New Year's resolution, I need to have a new revelation, a new mind shift, a new mindset, a new attitude towards who I want to be and how I'm going to get there. And so here, I got 3 questions. And normally I just spit from top of the dome, but I got some notes that I want to share with y'all that I think is going to be super impactful. So 3 questions to ask yourself in 2024. The first question number 1 is this. You ready? Ask yourself this. Am I mentally strong? Am I mentally strong? Now, why do I say that? I say that for a plethora of reasons. Number 1 is there are a lot of people here right now listening to this podcast, watching this video on YouTube, and they're thinking, man, 2023 was the worst year for me. Right now, put in the chat if 2023 was not the year that you have liked, like wasn't your best year, wasn't something that you would put in the history books of your life. Like, let me know. And I know you may have not reached the goal weight you're trying to reach. I know you may have not extinguished the debt that you're hoping to extinguish. I know you may have not found the right one that you're hoping to find. Like, I get that. But here's what I want you to understand. In 2024, you have to be mentally strong because you have to be willing and be able to let that go. The worst thing you can do for yourself, watch this, is pity yourself. Like, that's the worst thing you can do, feeling sorry for yourself. Because what happens, whenever we feel sorry for ourselves, we stay right where we are. And my hope for you, my desire for you is not for you to stay stuck. My desire for you is for you to move forward at a speed that which helps you get to the goal that you're trying to get to. So don't feel sorry for yourself. Matter of fact, let me say it this way. Watch this. Get over yourself. Stop it. Get over yourself, because you don't know this. You feeling sorry for you is affecting your relationships. True story. Like, your friends may not tell you this to your face, but they're tired of you complaining all the time. I get it. You've had some bad things happen to you, and I do not belittle that one bit, but you have to get over that. You got to move on. You got to move forward. You got to get rid of the thing that is keeping you stuck back in the past so that you can continue to propel towards the future. Like, get rid of that, because your friends are tired of you complaining. They are. You may have wondered why maybe some of the people in your life have distanced themselves from you, because, man, you complain too much. You're too negative. Every time they pick up the phone, every time they open the text to reply to you, it's something negative, something like you got to stop that. And here, watch this. And I understand. Look, I understand that we need to talk about certain things that happen in our life for sure. That's why you need friends. That's why you lean on each other. Lean on me when you're not strong. That's why you have that. So you can lean on each other for sure. Absolutely. But complaining is identified when you're talking about the same thing over and over and over again without change. We say, well, Keren, I can't change the fact that, I lost my job. You're right. You can't change that fact. You can get a new one. Matter of fact, if you can't tangibly change something, you can mentally change something. Like it can be a mind shift, a mindset, or you can physically change it. If you're tired of the way you look, change it. Go on a diet. If you're tired of being broke, change it. Get a budget. See a financial advisor. Like do some watch this. Get a second job for a time period. Like a time being. Like get a second job. Work, hustle. There's a ton of ways to make money nowadays in 2024. Like we have no room to feel sorry for ourselves. Another thing too, watch this. What happens if you stay in this perpetual state of feeling sorry for yourself, pitying yourself? What happens is it can lead to worse emotions, to depression. Dare I say, suicidal thoughts. It can lead to other things. It can lead to you making decisions based off of trying to feel better. Negative coping mechanisms. Put down the bottle. Like that's not gonna make you feel better. Like over time, yeah, you'll feel numb for the moment. Yeah, put down the drugs. Let's get real for right now. I'm here for you. Like don't you got to get over it. You got to get over it. First question to ask yourself in 2024: am I mentally strong? You need to be mentally resilient. Here's a fun fact. In 2023, there was a study that showed that people who were more grateful became sick less. Matter of fact, if you're more grateful, I promise you, people will want to be around you more. Who doesn't want to be around an optimistic person? Who doesn't want to be around a person who's always looking for the future? I'm not talking about fake. I'm not talking about somebody who's like, oh, great, it's going to be awesome. I'm talking about somebody who's looking forward in a genuine way, saying, hey, look, I know it's not good right now, but it's going to be better. I know I'm stuck in this rut right now, but I'm going to get out of it. Like you got to be like that. And again, I'm not saying don't share your feelings. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying stop complaining over the same stuff that you're not willing to change. Question number 2. Do I have goals? Ask yourself that. Do I have goals? Truth of the matter is, if you aim at nothing, you will hit it every single time. A lot of us are not achieving the growth that we want to achieve because we have no target. We have no goal. Like we're kind of aimlessly walking around hoping that accidentally we'll get a 6-pack, hoping that accidentally we'll have money in our bank account, hoping that accidentally we'll achieve some of the things that we're trying to achieve. No, it doesn't. None of this stuff happens on accident, y'all. Like squash that reality. Like squash that. Like, hey, I want to walk up, find a lotto ticket on the floor, pick it up, and I'm a millionaire. Squash that. Like nobody's gonna send you a magical check. There's no magic formula. There's no shortcut. Life takes work, and you got to set goals, and you got to move towards those goals, and you got to be a hustler. You got to be, I'm a hustler, baby. Ooh. Like set some goals. Set some goals. Matter of fact, this week, set some time aside, write down some goals, some smart goals, some goals that are short-lived, that are manageable, that are accurate, that are obtainable, that stuff that you can and don't get crazy, right? Like don't be like, hey, I want to lose 100 pounds in 100 days, and not 100 days, but maybe a month. Nah, shawty, nah. Like start small. Hey, I want to lose a pound. I want to lose a pound a week. Matter of fact, I want to read one book a month. I want to have meaningful conversations with my friends every month. I want to go on a date with my wife every week. I want to spend time with my kids every week. I want to meditate. For me, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. I want to meditate and read the word of God every day. Like make some goals. Make goals so that you have something to push toward. You have something to strive toward. So that at the end of this year, you can look back and say, man, I've grown a lot because of the goals that you have set. Do you have goals? Question number 3. Ready for this one? Last question. I hope this is good. Usually I'm good. This is me being me. Question number 3. Here it is. And this one's gonna be a little tricky for some of us because it's gonna hit a nerve in that organ right in the middle of our chest. And the question is, do I need better people around me? The truth of the matter is, you evolve into who you are around. And many of us are not going anywhere in life because we are around the same tired friends who aren't doing anything in their life. This is a lesson I'm learning myself. I'm learning that if I need to be and achieve the things that I want to achieve, I need to get around better people. And when I say better people, understand this is not a character thing. Oftentimes it is, but it's a goal, an achievement of an aspiration type of thing. So if I want to be a better Christian, I think it'd be wise for me to be around faithful Christians. Like if I want to be a better husband, I think it'd be wise for me to be around faithful husbands. If I want to be a better father, it'd be wise for me to be around good fathers. Like it's almost common sense. Like if I want to be more educated in the gym, let me get around some gym rats. If I want to be more fashionable, let me get around some fashionistas. Let me get around some people who are throwing it down, who are achieving goals, who are doing big. If I want to be financially stable so that I can provide all that my family needs now and in the future, let me get around some hustlers, some people who know how to manage money, some people who know how to do things, the right things with their money. Let me get around, like the idea is get around the right people because some of your friends right now are keeping you back. Like, ask yourself, if your friends aren't growing, the truth is you probably ain't growing either. I want all that 2024 has for you. And sometimes you gotta make a scene change. You gotta change the scenery. You gotta find some people. And let me tell you, a good place to find people, quick plug, church. Again, I'm a believer. I love Jesus Christ. And I think God's people, albeit not perfect, let's be honest. We're not perfect. But there's some hustlers in there. There are people who are trying to be all that God has called them to be. Get around those folks. Get around people who are going to help you be better. A good friend is a friend that tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And I don't want to be around people that are constantly complaining, that are not going anywhere, that are not achieving any kind of big goal in their life. No, I want to be around people who are striving big. I got a friend right now who is doing amazing things and who challenged the way I think. And I'm like, yo, this dude thinks different than me, and I don't really like it, but then I like it. You gotta find the folks that are going where you're going, not going where you've been already. All right, so let's get it. 2024 is going to be your year, and I believe in that. I'm not saying that because it's some sort of cliche thing to say at the beginning of the year. No, I'm saying that because if you put the work in, if you self-analyze, I promise you, you're going to see results. Let this be the first day. Let this be the day one. Let this be the start now of your journey to achieving all that God has for you. Man, I love y'all. Be seeing you a lot more. I got a lot planned for 2024. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be good. So rock with me, stay with me, like and subscribe, share with all your friends, and support me a little bit. If you want to throw some cash my way, that'd be amazing. And it goes a long way to adding more to this channel so that I can bring more content for you. I love y'all. Remember, be real, be you. Peace.